Hello, dear friends. New information on the transformation of humankind. Opinion piece. New human being. Divine mutation. Homo Universalis. Life is too short. We will be able to choose the duration. Let's start. Steve Biko says that a new species of human being is being born, conscious, heart-driven, brilliant, creative and determined, so that no more Homo sapiens will be born, but all human beings will be born as Homo Universalis from now on. The first divinely engineered creation was Homo sapiens, and now comes the second Homo Universalis. We are in the midst of a shift from one humankind to another, one human being to another. It doesn't happen every day. The last change was many thousands of years ago. Who knows when the opportunity to observe the mutation of a species will come again? Salusa said, "You do not exist by some whim of nature, and you are not the result of natural selection, but were created with purpose and love to exist in your environment. You are a special species called Homo sapiens, who took over from Cro-Magnon and were genetically modified to allow for an acceleration in your evolution." Explosion of life. Every 36 million years, marine life multiplies with the appearance of new species, and the indirect cause is tectonic movement according to scientists. Tidal wave of change. Galactic Girl relayed a message from Immanuel as celestial orchestrator about the solar flare, the wave of love, or the great wave of change. In quotes all the text. There has been a great lack of light in your planetary sphere, and people need their hearts to be refilled with light. You have been homesick. Being in a planetary realm of darkness and conflict can be overwhelming and overbearing, but it is easy to turn it off. Keep the light switch of hope turned on in your heart. You are holding the light so that the wave of love has a place on earth, so that such a discordant frequency difference is not a trauma. You are keeping the planet from exploding laterally for all its frequency, and you are holding the frequency high enough so that the wave of love that I direct is at a similar frequency. You are showing love to those in your life. You are bridging the gap, and I couldn't be more proud of you. This year, they have had a lot of changes. You have a lot of changes, many of which you can't see. It doesn't mean that they are not there, that they haven't happened. You will see a lot of holographic images of people who have been indicted, and they are no longer on your planet, but they appear in your news or social media, because images can be manipulated. It is easy for galactics to change a dark heart and use their image of charisma and influence to raise awareness of a given issue, to help awaken those who would be attracted to that three-dimensional image. You are on a short mission here. The life of a human being is very short, too short, but it won't always be that way. With the light of grace, humankind will be able to choose the length of human being will be able to choose the length of time he or she wish to experience. There is much to look forward to. There is much to be excited about. This journey seems arduous, very long, even exhausting and painful. We all see your tenacity and applaud you, but in reality it is only one moment in your eternal long time of moments, and many of them have been moments of joy. This aspect of your multidimensional self is becoming available. If you don't feel joy in your current life, remember moments of joy from other moments experienced, and it will fill you up. It is all available to you now, and you are just becoming aware of it. In this now, there is downloading of accessibility to your greater self. Bring your own joy to you, and bring the light. As magnets of this light, you are changing your world and your solar system. And this of course results in the enhancement of your known universe. Reset news. Everything is being exposed and people are seeing the truth. Germany is in trouble because of inflation and rising rates. Alternative currencies are being set up to replace fiat money. Are we closed yet? By David Harkness. The official RV rates for the Indonesian rupiah, Vietnamese dong, and Iraqi dinar would be announced of the UN site as a base rate to allow other countries to reset their rates. According to Bruce the Big Call, the new Iraqi dinar exchange rate should be announced in his cassette. Level 4B notifications should follow shortly thereafter. After the notification, the Level 4B exchange appointments should begin. On the first day, you would have 1% of your exchange funds for the first 90 days. Delay? What happens if the central bank digital currency arrives before we get the reset we want? Asks Mark Cedar. It doesn't mean we won't get the reset. It just means that it might take a while. If the digital currency arrives for a short time, people will start to operate with a black market or barter with gold and silver, which would cause a failure of the digital currency. But no one knows how long this could last. History has taught us that it is unavoidable that the value of fiat money will always return to its intrinsic value of zero, said Voltaire. Message from Ranra. Why were all things created? This would explain the law of one, which states that all things are one, including yourself, and therefore you would have the power to manifest the very high frequencies of the one infinite creator, and as part of this, manifest global financial reset as well. This will allow you manifest heaven on earth and bring all that is back to the one infinite creator. Humankind is a sleeping giant created in the image of God, who is beginning to awaken and to wield the magic of the law of one. Messages. Archangel Michael. We do not make funds available to dictators, nor to purchase weapons of mass destruction. That would be an abomination of the divide plan. This plan has been in place too long for money to go down the drain for decisions that are not beneficial to you or to others, or to those who will benefit from the programs of abundance, plural. Buffness said, the turkeys are out and deciding who the glovers will eat, who are exhausted, and many are sweating over nothing and doing nothing. They are devouring all the resources and all the money they can get. Everybody is ready to get this show on the road. We think many have left the bottom line. This is a mistake. The bottom line is that many are being diminished by the continuous whirlwind of information and the need to share with the world. Many are going to be blessed beyond what they would ever think. We are seeing a number of chess moves that are in alignment with the informed conscious group, and that bodes well. The DAX are lining up, and the game changers are on the move. And that is not strong enough to deter what we see was a strong option for this to happen very soon. Many of the subcontractors are no longer invested and have other fish to fry and other legal issues to deal with. Rest assured that everything is in good hands. It shouldn't be much more now. On Sovereignty by Anna von Reitz. Our sovereignty does not depend on or emanate from any constitution or institution. It is a divine gift to you from nature, and is part of your inalienable character. We are children of God, creators, and we are not limited in what we create. If we want a clean, peaceful, and happy world, we can have it, and not in the distant future after years of struggle and conflict, court battles, wars, and chaos. We can have it now. As soon as we build the threshold of energy to make the change, it happens. It looks like magic, but it is not magic. It is nature designed by our Creator. Imagine a world where all sick people are restored to full health. Imagine a world clean and pristine, with abundant healing waters flowing, pure and radiant, with air so clean and oxygenated that every breath is delicious, with soil rich and full of life and all bathed in peace. Imagine yourself completely healthy and restored, revitalized and youthful. Imagine everyone at peace, happy, laughing, open and untroubled. Imagine everyone free to know and tell the truth instead of gossip and lies. Stop feeling threatened because you have the power. Every one of us does. Ask to be shown even more glorious things you don't even know enough to desire. Imagine as if it were already present. And that's all for today. Thanks a lot, dear friends.